Hello to the contributors of the Holy School. It's very dark in here. That's what happens when I record things really early in the morning. But that's how my vibe is. Hi. My name is Simcha. I am the founder of the Holy School. Might be confusing because I've gone through a lot of name changes and identity shifts and transformations and alchemies even since opening the Holy School. Really grateful for it because I think that the Holy School has had me create the perfect obstacle course for myself to go through it, to be able to provide some holy work and to know what I'm here to do. The purpose of this video is to unlock any blocks and for you to really get this program and for me to riff off of. I get the question a lot when I reach out to people who I just see as human servants of like, I don't know what I would do. So I wanted to provide a video to kind of walk you through all the things you can do, but also give you maybe some prompts to sit with or reflections or whatever comes out of my mouth right now. Um, but the Holy School is set up in a way where if you've ever done a teachable course, there's an ability to do that. There's also an ability to do some private groups, free as well as paid memberships, both monthly and yearly. There's ways to do courses, there's ways to do articles and have people purchase things through there as well of products as well as to do events to go live and really to pick up the mic. If you're someone who wants to serve and make a difference in humanity, being a contributor at the Holy School cost a month worth of what the platform would normally cost someone to do this by themselves for a year. I know I've spoken this a lot, but I really did this. I created the Holy School because I had a bunch of people come out to me and I was branding a bunch of websites and they all wanted a membership space, including myself. And I was like, why don't I just brand one? And you guys all buy a month and we'll figure out how we're going to do this next year. And let's all just do our holy work. And there's been all sorts of alchemy and death and blah, blah, blah. And I find that everyone has the platform now. All the people that wanted it, no one's using it because we get to find out how. This is all new for everyone. Everyone's at a launching point. Everyone has all this medicine, all this wisdom, and we get to figure out how to put it into this type of thing. And so, if you're someone who wants to make a difference and you're someone who has wisdom of how to live a world and a life of of wholeness and holiness, then I want you to be a contributor. It's 99.99 for a year to see if you can create a holy job for yourself, something that is like you literally sharing your experience, strength, hope, wisdom, whatever you got, your intellect, your health, your energy, your astrology, oracleness, whatever it is that you do, your exercises, your how-tos, like whatever it is. So to create a mechanism for you, something that I sit with often is I create what I call an ID card, and it's really an inventory of self, of all of the roles I play, all of the things that I've conquered, all the things that I have lived through that have been really hard, as well as all my values and like whatever feels really important that makes up me. If I were to make like a sheet of paper that literally has the consistency of what my essence is in words through experience, strength, hope, and truth, then I can start to see what makes me up. And if I were to carve pieces of me to hand it back to the Holy School, how would I do that? Right? There's a Kundalini side of me, there's a breath side of me, there's an energy side of me. There's also a deeply artistic side of me. There's also this brand side of me, and there's also this coach side of me. To be quite honest, the coach side of me and the holder of that isn't really that active right now, and I don't really wish to be that. I know I'm kind of good at it, and I've been hired to facilitate trainings and do everything else. I don't have a desire to do that in that space, in this space. My desire is to be full artistry, creative, oracle, ritual artist in this online virtual platform. So, what that looks like is working with contributors to have them be able to do their holy work more fully so that I want to go take all the holy workers job. I want to go take all of their workshops. I want to go take all their wisdom. Like I'm reaching out to people. I'm like, hey, I want you to go teach here because I want you to be my community. That's what the building is, and how you can create this up is through articles, through videos, through something like this, through an event, through a live. People can also purchase things out of there. I'm building a holy shop slowly but surely. Right now, it's all my stuff. I will open it up to other people eventually, but right now, I need to know who's in and what you want to do so that I know what the holy school is. And so, if you want, I'm at very low capacity. If you've seen my support me video and everything else, I don't know what everyone knows and who this is that's watching it, but hi. I have been going through a type of life experience that just has my life feeling really hard and sad and scary, and I feel like a wounded soldier. I have been through a fucking war. And so I have this holy school here ready for people to jump into. And I really want people to jump into it because I get to radically change the reality of my life to support myself in healing. I want the holy school to be my classroom. I want it to be a workspace. I'm inviting you to risk in the same way. And really, it starts by just, submitting your stuff to be considered so that you get sent a link so that you pay $100 for the year to then see if you can make a thing out of this. As soon as I know how many contributors we have and what we have, then we can decide who we are. But I can't do anything yet. But if you know who you are and if you're committed to making a difference, then $100 for a year to see if you can make that your source energy, your income, your sovereignty, to not have to have another boss, to make your own schedule, to pick up the mic and find your own soul clients, to be in charge, to allow flow to happen in your life, for healing to happen, for us not to go running back into the 3D world of needing to work from 8 to 4 at some office. For what reason? We just went through a pandemic when we realized we don't need to do that. And to be in community internationally. There's people from all over the world at the Holy School already. There's only 16 contributors. Imagine 30. Imagine 60. Imagine 100. Then imagine how many members would be there. And then imagine the person that you want to make a difference with, that you're not the voice to do it. It's not your work. Is all of a sudden on the Holy School and finds their next teacher. And then you start to see them expand. You find your next teacher and you start to expand. Your ID list, or whatever that essence word bank is that you want to call, who you are, expands, deepens, widens, and grows more abundant. So that what you can offer becomes consolidated deeper, bigger impact. It all starts by just saying yes. And the sacred gift of $100 to the Holy School, and the sacred gift to giving yourself a contributor spot, to then see who's here, to see who's on deck, and to see where we want to go. I'm not here to say that I'm the head honcho, like, this is where we're going. I don't know. I'm just here to keep awing. If you're a contributor and you know other people who that might want to do this, it's literally a social media online space. I have some organizations that want to have their own little space, um, like um, like a whole healing house organization, business center. They want their own private space for their members. Cool. I'm down to do it. Contributors just need to become contributors. And then we can create all the private spaces, all the membership spaces, all the free private spaces, like whatever we want. Something I'm going to be doing is a Jewish women's circle. And I actually reached out to people on Instagram that are Jewish cooks. I was like, I would love for you to come teach this stuff. And they are so interested. Um, who doesn't want to learn how to cook really beautiful Jewish food for their traditions? I'm going through Moonbeams, which is how to, follow the moon, which is the lunar calendar for Judaism. We follow the moon for women. And it's all about, like being a woman in Judaism that is not such an equitable religion, and how to challenge it and how to be modern in it and also how to be conservative and, how to dress the part and also not like sacrifice ourselves. Those are the types of conversations I want to be having in a private space with a bunch of women who have the same faith of me, who are trying to figure out how to exist in it when the faith wants to oppress, or the temple, not the faith, not the God, the temple, us humans who are trying to organize and control ourselves. So that's what this is all about. Whatever you want to study, that's what I want to study. So I found people who know more than me and I said, hey, come do this thing with me. I can only provide this one little thing. That means it's 4:30. Alexa, stop it. So that's what we have in store. If you have any interest, just do it. $100 for a year. You spend so much more than that. Alexa, stop. She's really trying to wake me up. I'm up. I'm fired up. I already did Tai Chi and yoga. So if you have any other questions, amazing, you can put them in the comments. Myself or my co-woman Kess will answer, or someone other contributor or whatever. We'll figure it out. But I want it to be clear that I'm not the only one running this because I'm getting a lot of reach outs from people saying, hey, can you help me? No, I can't. What I need you to do is I need you to come with me and say, this is what I need. And then I can find you the support. I'm not going to sit here and have full on conversations with everyone. If you want to do that, that's what I do in my side business. You can hire me for $100 an hour for me to consult you. But I get to set some sweet ass boundaries because this is my holy work, which means I gets to be holy and it gets not to be sacrificial. And right now I am, again, a wounded soldier where I go and climb in bed when I come home from school. And I wake up really early and I spend a lot of time alone because people are tending to just walk over my boundaries right now, and I don't have time for it. I don't have softness for it either. And I think it's holy. I think there's some holy rage coming out of all of us right now. I'm seeing us all rise to this like enoughness. So I'm inviting you to come to enoughness to say yes to something that might be you putting your ass on the line to see what you can do for yourself. And I think that's the end of my rant. Why not just have it be 12 minutes? So be well, theholyschool.com. The link is in the chat or in the comments. And to apply, we don't have just a sign up link because we already had people reach out that weren't in the same value structure as what the Holy School is under. It didn't feel so holy. It felt um, inequitable. It felt judgmental, and it felt diminishing others. And we can't have that in a Holy School. We're here to provide a safe space. So you must email theholyschool@gmail.com. Email us your links, whatever you got, whatever you want to offer. You don't need to like have some grandiose thing, but if you reach out saying you're a white supremacist, I'm sorry, I'm going to say no. Just have that be blunt. We don't really want that at the Holy School. And we love you, and you're holy. Okay, I guess I'm going 13 minutes.